There you go. Now you can. I just talked like a whole bunch and you didn't hear a word I said because I do that every time. I forget that I've muted the mic and then I just start talking. So hi, welcome to Late Night Gaming. Ironheart's over here, Miles Morales is over here, and I'm still getting everything set up, so you're just gonna hang out with me and chatter our way. Let me know what you think. So V Jackson has provided me this Miles Morales deck. He calls it Miles and Peter Visit the Acupuncturist, and it revolves around Pinpoint. Yes. So Pinpoint, when a player card would be placed into a discard pile from play, exhaust Pinpoint, shuffle that card into its owner's deck instead. So that can be used to recycle Miles's cards. It can also be used to recycle Riri's cards, which is pretty cool. So like your Web Warrior gets defeated, they go into the discard, and then Pinpoint's like, no, goes into the deck instead. So that's going to be cool. What the plan is for tonight is I have a bunch of messages. So yeah. Okay. So Lobo Loco is working on a campaign. So I thought that it would be cool to do the first scenario of that campaign that they're creating, just to see how it plays out. It's a little bit bare bones at the current moment. It's just this is the villain that you're facing, and it has a cool story. So I'm enjoying the story aspect of it, and I'm going to go over that once I get there. But until then, we're going to keep building this deck. All I've gotten so far with Miles is the allies, but Ironheart's deck is completely built out already. And then I have to get the villain stuff set up. So that's the plan of action. So go ahead, talk away. I will catch your comments and I will be sure to see them and read them. Yes, I am paying attention because I have to look at this screen because that's where my deck list is located currently. So yeah, that's the plan. It's a good plan. I like this plan. Let's see. What do we got? No, not that one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Cool. Got Across the Spider-Verse going in there. That's awesome. And then we have What Doesn't Kill Me is our protection event, and everything else belongs to Miles, as far as events goes. That's cool. I like that idea. Miles has some really cool things that happen when he does his basic activations. He's got upgrades that'll fire off, and then Pinpoint will recycle them back into his deck so he can reuse those. That's cool. He can also shuffle cards back into his deck, so that's really leaning heavily into the recursion of Miles Morales. So whenever he goes Alter Ego, he can shuffle a card in. Whenever Pinpoint's out, cards get shuffled back in. So neat and cool idea. I like it. I did have a Champions Mobiles Bunker on Riri's deck list. I took it out to put it in Miles's, and instead she's bringing along an Avengers Mansion as well. So there's 2 mansions going to be out for these guys. That's going to be cool. Let's see, I've already got those. We need power in all of us. Yeah, you're going to hang out with me and watch me build this deck. Or you're not. Everybody left. Okay. So it's just me hanging out with me building this deck. And there we go. Cool. Oh, what was I getting here? Power protection. It's 2 of them. There we go. So there's a whole bunch of people at a convention right now. Oh, that's protection supports. No, protection. Resources. There we go. So there's a bunch of people at the Con of Heroes right now. So there's just a few of us not at the con. So we're going to provide some content for you guys through the weekend that haven't been able to make it there. Because, you know, it's pretty far away. And if you're like me and you've got small kids and wife and, you know, family stuff going on, it's just not feasible to get out that way. So that's what we're doing. We're going to hang out here and play a fun game. Like, we got a helicarrier. We'll grab a government liaison here. There he is. Those guys are fun. Hello, Mando Pando. How are you today? If the music is too loud, please let me know. I'm never sure if it's too loud or too soft, or if anybody can even hear it at all to begin with. So yeah. Okay, supports protection, cool. So Miles is bringing along some people to help keep them healed up and in the fight. That's cool. We like med teams. Med teams are fun. Got a lot of med teams. All right, and finally upgrades. There we go. We got an armored vest. Bam. And a spider tingle. Man. Awesome. See, it doesn't take long with this stuff. Video's kind of choppy. That may be because of the settings for the green screen and everything. But I will see if I can fix that for you guys. Maybe add extra sleeves. Maybe I can just go to the tabletop camera. Let's see. So yeah, it says my stream quality is good. It should be okay. Alright, so we'll drop down to the table while I set up the rest of this stuff. Let's make sure I have 40 cards here. 1, 2. $41. Did I miscount? Oh, no, it's supposed to be 42. Okay, so it should be good. Cool. Alright, so there we go. There's that. Miles is set up. I gotta pull all this apart. Like I said, I was doing a game and I haven't reset my table since. So bear with me for a little bit whilst I get this. By the way, if you want a real challenge, play Red Skull with the Sinister Syndicate and the Iron Spider Sinister 6 modulars, because it is crazy. It is super hard because all of these guys are criminals. They just bounce off of each other, like things happen. It's craziness. It's pure craziness. Yeah, totally try that. That was the one that we played on Monday, and you saw us. We lost twice. We actually played again another game after the stream for 3 hours because we were determined to beat it, and we did. We won that one, but it took us 3 hours to beat it. It was nuts. So yeah, real challenging scenario set up right there. Let's go. Okay. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna do expert because I still have to learn Ironheart. I don't want to get punished while I'm trying to learn how to play somebody. There's that. Let's see. Red Skull is in here somewhere. All mixed in. There. 1B, 2B. Red Skull. There we go. Perfect. Aha! So how is everybody tonight? Everybody doing good? Looking forward to the weekend? Big plans? Fun stuff? Good times? Got, my daughter's got dance class in the morning, and I think we're gonna have a pretty chill weekend after that. It's supposed to be nice out up here, so that'll be nice. Like in the 70s. Springtime weather instead of rain and cold. Because it's been cold the last few days with lots of rain. It's been crazy. Welcome to spring. And that was after we had like really hot days, so it's all over the place. Ooh. Oh, there we go. All right. And there's that. Oh, cool. I need to figure out what modular sets to put with this scenario. So, I'm feeling like city streets or something to that effect would be a good one because of the theme of this campaign. So I may do that, but we're almost there. Just gonna de-sleeve these guys and we can get the show on the road. While I'm doing this, you get to see my awesome way of storing things. So, Iron Spider, Sinister 6, there we go. Sinister Syndicate, you are back here. I think. No, you're up here. You are here. This is you right here. Cool. There's that. We're gonna get this box back out in a moment, but for now, let's get Red Skull put away. Yeah, I use the actual boxes as my story. And I had my daughter was playing in the sink upstairs and she overflowed it and it went all over this table. The whole table was covered in water. The boxes were on top of it while I was doing some moving around of things. And so I got home from work and it was just towels everywhere. Boxes were sitting on top of towels on the floor, like to dry them out. Everything inside the box is perfectly fine. Outside of the boxes is a bit wet. Everything's dried up now. It's all good. So nothing got ruined, and that was very nice. I do need to get a whole bunch of sleeves so that I can protect everything in case that ever happens again. So yeah, that's fun story. All right. So our villain for this scenario is Taskmaster. But the modular is totally up to you. And that's where it's left us. So let's get this guy sleeved up and set up. This is cool. Do you guys go through this whole process like I do? Like, is this just me? Am I the only one that goes through this whole thing all the time? All right. He has 26. Aha. Two, 4, 6. Cool. Yeah. His main scheme is hunting down heroes. Oh, he's one of those single main scheme guys. It's been a while since I played it. So there. Set each captive ally aside out of play so she can conduct Hydro Patrol and put it into play. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's interesting. So you guys are set aside over here in the corner. And we'll sleeve up Taskmaster. So, what's everybody doing this weekend? Told you what my weekend's gonna be. We're gonna start it off with some Marvel Champions playing Ironheart and Miles Morales versus Taskmaster for this first scenario of a custom campaign. And we gotta figure out the modular set to put along with it. We're gonna do standard mode so that I can learn these heroes. Because I think I might have played Ironheart once. Just once. But I'm not positive. Not positive. Okay. There's that. All right. This says 1 modular encounter set. Recommend Weapon Master, but we're not going to do that. So I'll tell you the story first. How about that? We do the story, then maybe you'll get an idea of where we should go. So they say, first of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to test your skills against the insanity that lies in wait for you. By starting this campaign, you have chosen to embark on an adventure unlike any you've been on since your journey started in Marvel Champions. At least, that is the plan. Oh, first playthrough of Red Skull campaign. Ooh, scenario 2. Does that... Oh, you're welcome. So I believe scenario 2 is Absorbing Man. He's actually pretty decent. He's a delay. They actually they put it that way. He's pretty fun though. Like he's a good guy to bounce your heroes off of just to see how they do with things. And not feel bad about it, really. The name of this campaign is called The Battle of the Burrows. And, alright. To be able to play this campaign, you will need a core set, Rise of Red Skull, Mad Titan Shadow, Mutant Genesis, Green Goblin Scenario Pack, and Kang Scenario Pack. Here's a campaign rule. If your obligation leaves the game, it's removed for the remainder of the campaign. Ooh. So you only see your obligation once through the entire thing. That's cool. Not only are you and your friends, or just you if you're playing solo, encouraged to play with the same affiliated team, you are rewarded for doing so. Okay, so choose your team and reap your reward. Well, I have champions. I have Miles. Miles is champion and Web Warrior, and Ironheart is champion. So we're doing champions. You may mulligan a second time for champions. That's neat. So each group has a different benefit. If you're Avengers, the first ally of the scenario is played for -2 resources. Guardians begin with tough. Champions can mulligan twice. Web Warriors, first upgrade of the scenario is played for -2 resources. X-Men or X-Force get +1 hit point. You only get the benefit of one matching your teammates. If you're playing solo, choose one. Okay. So if your character has multiple affiliations like Miles, you automatically are on the same team as your teammates. So he's automatically in the champion, but that's fine. Oh, campaign rule. If you lose the scenario, don't be discouraged. You can still continue the next one, but are penalized. Instead of following the victory headings, read the defeated ones. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So here's scenario 1. Brooklyn. Haha. After a long week of trying to keep peace in New York, you find yourself with friends and colleagues early Saturday afternoon at Smorgasburg, a seasonal open-air food market by East River. As you walk around, you notice Deadpool enjoying his regular chimichangas. You think to yourself how nice it is to finally enjoy some formal normalcy. However, you know all too well how short-lived these peaceful moments are. Interesting. You purposely ignore all forms of media. Grab some coffee. Hydrate the throat. You have your phone off and no radio or TVs around. For 3 hours, you walk, talk, laugh, eat, and just enjoy the spring weather. Then it happens. Boom! You look up towards the city and see a plume of smoke escaping from some windows in a nearby skyscraper. You and your friends know it's time to suit up. Officers have already arrived on the scene. Jim Wells, lead investigator, tells you that Taskmaster has taken hostages. He informs you that these hostages include fellow heroes. No time to waste. So, Taskmaster. One campaign rule here, captured by Hydra. Side events, or side schemes, have reveal as a boost icon. Okay. So if they come up as a boost card, then they have reveal this card, as well as whatever their icons are. Neat. So that's it. We're doing Taskmaster. So, we're in the city. So I think, the city one. What is the city one? Let's see, what do we got? Shout out anything that pops into your heads. Let's see, we got Beastmon, Crossfires, Ransacked Armory, Syndicate. So we have State of Emergency, Streets of Mayhem, and then a bunch of ones from Sinister Motives. City in Chaos. And that's going to have Rhino. There's an explosion, some heroes. I think that's fitting. What do you guys think? City in Chaos? That seems like a thing. I think that's a good one. Guerrilla Tactics. Coupling Gear, no. Osborne Tech. There's Down to Earth also. Down to Earth might be interesting. Okay, so there's our choices, I think. One of those two. Down to Earth or City in Chaos. I can do a poll for that, can't I? There's only 2 of you, so. Maybe I'll roll a die. I think Down to Earth. Down to Earth seems fitting. more than sitting in chaos. They're not in chaos yet. They're just facing Taskmaster, who just suddenly did a thing. So let's do that. Where did I pull this out of? Streets of Mayhem. No, no, no. Oh, it's over here also. That's funny. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna do Down to Earth. That's the plan. Down to Earth seems like a fitting one to put in here. Cool. There we go. We just created our scenario. And you got the story. And I told you everything that's going on. Ah. Yeah, see, look, this has common criminals. This is right up their alley, I think. These guys doing things, and then there you go. Now you gotta do stuff when you're not in uniform. Doing stuff. Okay. There's that. Shuffle these. Ah. There's our encounter deck. Okay. Search the encounter deck for Hydra Patrol and put it into play. Hydra Patrol. After I was just shuffling. Capture the Hydra, no. No, 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 no. Searching contact for Hydra Patrol. Okay. Am I blind? Hydra Hunter. Mimicry. Trinket. Mimicry. Common Criminal. Captured by Hydra. Hydra Hunter. Okay. What am I missing? Oh. I'm missing the Hydra Patrol encounter set. Oops. I totally missed that one. Okay. Where's the Hydra Patrol? There it is. That explains that. Okay. Ha! That's awesome. There. Helps if you set up the encounter deck right, I think. Alright, so we're gonna have Hydra soldiers and stuff happening in the city. That's Taskmaster. That's gonna get put into play. Shuffle this up. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Captive allies are set aside. Hydra Patrol is put into play. As each player searches the encounter deck and discard battle for Hydra minion, puts it into play, engage with them, shuffle the encounter. 2 per, so that has 4 on it. Oh, that's upside down. 2 and 4. Nice. Okay. Flip this over. And after resolving step 1 in villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. Okay. Comes in with 2 threat. So upside down. There we go. Neat. Moving things around. Okay. All kinds of things happening when you do stuff in this one. But Miles and Ironheart are going to go up against Taskmaster, his agents of Hydra, and common criminals as they go along. doing their stuff. Cool. Alright. There's our encounter deck. Right there. Alright. So who is going first this time? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll have to flip a die. We're gonna start now. Only took us what? Oh, it's only been 30 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad. Oh, okay. Go. We're gonna roll the die, see who's going to be player one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. It's Reeve. Dice are great for randomness. You need to do something at random. It's a die. Just do a die. Cool, cool. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can do this properly. Because like I said, I have not played Ironheart really. I don't think I've played Miles much either, actually. Tell you the truth. So this is going to be interesting and cool. And we're doing the first scenario of this campaign that somebody made. That's neat too. All right. So she draws 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Way to go. Well, I don't like any of this. Cool. Let's discard 1, 2, 3. Well, this is terrible. That's fine. No resources. I like resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, look, pinpoint's out. That's good. And then we could spend 3 for the helicarrier. Okay. There we go. Alright, he looks pretty decent. We don't have to worry about his stuff. I could probably drop these 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That didn't help. There's all my what doesn't kill me's right at the top. This is a terrible shuffling, I think. Terrible, terrible shuffling. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. See how I can make that work. Alright, so we're going back over here. Let's see what we can do. I think we'll start with... I would love to play that, but it's not happening. Professor X, you're not drawing me cards, so... Not you. Start with Maria Hill. She can draw a card, and he can draw a card. Still not looking good. I don't want to get rid of any of these things. I want these things to be in play. Okay. That's irritating. Alright, so Maria Hill can work to control. That's a good start. Take your damage. Yeah, Maria. I really don't want to get rid of any of these things. This is horrible. So let's do these two to put out propulsion jets. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, it seems like the best thing to do. Reby is not going to stand up. Nope, not going to do it. Because that's not going to help anybody in any way whatsoever. So there we go. That's done. What do we got? We have, we'll use across the Spider-Verse. Yep. We'll use across the Spider-Verse to play a web shooter. That's good idea. Nice stuff right there. Here we go. Hey, the scenario is underway, just so you know. We're doing it now. Alright, we're going to spend 2. I'll put out a pinpoint. Pinpoint is fun. And then we're going to exhaust. Spend 2. And we'll get a helicarrier out. Here, maybe we do this. Maybe we put our web shooter and our helicarrier down here, and you're our ally stuff there. Maybe I put the heroes here. And then we just flip that over. This looks better. Okay. There's your hand. There's your stuff. Cool. Okay. This works. I use that. Okay. Now things can happen. I think Miles, go ahead and flip up. Because he's got friends now. Okay, after a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons. 3. Taken 3. That's my discard pile. Taken 3 damage. Good job, Miles. He flipped up and got knocked in the face. Okay. And then he can work 2, but that's going to give us a minion, which is not fun. So maybe yeah, I think he's just going to hit Taskmaster for 2 damage. That's what he's going to do. All right. It's a good, solid plan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's better. Now we got stuff. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Got a defense mechanism. There's spider camouflage. Gets tough and confuses. That's nice. Got a swinging. Okay. Cool, cool. Everybody readies. So Maria Hill's able to block for Spider-Man, so that's good. Alright. So 2 threat goes on. Here we go. Craziness happens. Alright. Taskmaster scheming for 1. On here. And 3. That's 4. That's 4. Okay. 2 and 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're at 8 of 24. And now he is attacking over here. But Maria Hill is going to defend. So it's 2 and 3. 5 damage. Good job, Maria Hill. Way to defend for Miles. It's a good call right there. Good call. And then we get our encounter cards. Oh, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, which we did when threat got placed here the very beginning. Place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. So Miles was taking 1 damage for that instead of placing a threat. Because he's the only one in hero form, so Riri doesn't have to make that choice. So here we go. Encounter card is Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Fantastic. Went through all the trouble, and now it's gone. And Hunted by Hydra. Insight 1. So put 1 threat on the main. There we go. Each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card at random from their hand. Oh, okay. Takes 1 damage. Miles, you're getting beat up over here, man. Discards a card at random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Reroll 6s. 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense mechanisms. Out. Got discarded, not from play, so it doesn't get to be done with that. Ooh! Player card would be placed into a discard pile from play, exhaust pinpoint, and shuffle that card into its owner's deck instead. Propulsion Jets goes back in the deck. Way to save him. Saving the Propulsion Jets. Good job, pinpoint. Good job. I like it. Okay. And now we flip this over. We're over here. We've got messages here. We've got messages. I'm reading messages. Okay. Messages galore. Okay, there we go. Back to what we were doing. What were we doing? We were doing this. Alright, Miles is up. We have 4 cost Snow Guard. That's not happening. Oh, but it possibly could. But no. We have a Ghost Spider. We have an Armored Vest. We have a Swing In to remove 4 threat. But then we get Minion. Hydra Minion puts it into play. And they get engaged with it. Yeah. Not so cool. Let's see, what do we do? I know what we do. We do a Helicarrier for an Armored Vest. And then we do a Web Shooter, a Snow Guard, and a Swing In for Ghost Spider. That's what we do. Yeah, so there, our defense is now 3. And we'll go ahead and thwart the 2 off of there. That's gonna fire off, so search the encounter deck and discard pile for Hydra Minion. Is there any in here? No, of course not. Hydra Minions. Let's see, we've got a Hydra Soldier, who's guard with 4 health. We've got Hydra Regular, Insight 1. Hydra Regulator? Okay. Hydra Regulator. Regular Regulator. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. Hydra Regulator. Regular. Hydra Regular. They're not regulators. They're not revealed, they're just put into play. So Insight 1 does not happen. Right. Ghost Spider can go ahead and take out this one. She takes 1 for that. All right, on to Riri over here. What do we got? We've got an assess the situations. We're going to go ahead and play that. So we'll have +1 hand size. I'm going to stick this here so that way I remember. We can Tony Stark AI with this energy. That's worth doing, I think. And exhaust that to look at the top 2 cards of your deck and add 1 to your hand. Neither of these are helping in any way. Discard the other. Okay. Sorry, Brown. Squirrel Girl can come in. She'll deal 1 to each enemy. And then she'll attack this Hydra regular. So he's out. And Taskmaster took 1. And I've been holding on to Nick Fury and not able to play him. He's going to draw me a bunch of cards. And I have no progress counters on Riri whatsoever. So am I playing her right? Probably not. But that's where we are. She has none of her upgrades. She has just Tony Stark right now. So that's that. Okay. I think with a 7 hand size though, we'll be able to get Nick out and do some things that's coming around. She hasn't gotten any of the things to do stuff with, really. Like, she's just trying to build and can't, because nothing is helping her currently. Alright. Draw 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Miles is sitting here doing all the work. She's like at home building a suit or something. Trying to make it better. Like, oh, it's Taskmaster. Let me go get my suit real quick. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gets +1, 7. Okay. We might be able to do something with this hand. That's good. Right, ready, all exhausted. Bam, they're all set. Okay. We'll put our 2 threat on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's 10. Is that 11? So it's gonna be, he's gonna decide. He'll take another damage. He's at 6 damage out of 9. Not good. Not looking good. So Taskmaster is attacking. His attack is 2. Squirrel Girl is going to defend. She does have 1 consequential on her. Yeah. So since she's defending, it goes over here, and it's only 2 damage. Squirrel Girl is defeated. Well, at least she's helping keep him alive. Oh, we can do the pinpoint thing. Not worth it, I don't think. It'll be fine. And Taskmaster is scheming for 1. Just 1. Scheming for 1. Is that 12? And encounter card time. Here we go. We got Threat or Menace. You may change form. If you are in hero form, place 2 threat on the main scheme. If you are in alter ego form, you cannot change form during your next turn. Oh, that would be bad. I think we'll just do the 2 threat on the main scheme. 14 out of 24. Yeah. Oh, we got a Shadow of the Past. How about that? That's fun. Could never go wrong with the Shadow of the Past. Let's see. Ironheart Nemesis. Lucia von Bardis. She is. After the villain phase ends, give Lucia von Bardis a tough status card. And she gets +1 scheme and +1 attack when she has that. Okay. Side scheme, ruled by force. This card gains a hazard icon, so it's an extra encounter card. While she's not in play, this card gains an acceleration icon. Interesting. She's really working to do the stuff, I think. Not sure why she's so mad at Ironheart, though. Must have did something, Riri. Make her mad. She's not happy with you, that's for sure. Well, there we go. We got a nice Shadows of the Past. I haven't seen one of those in a while, right? Shadows of the Past. Alright, that comes in with 4, alright. Just 4. 4's not terrible. She only has 4 health, too. That's not terrible either. Okay. Switch. You are now player 1. I have Braum. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. For Nick Fury, using a Stroke of Genius. So that's the first time I get to put a progress counter and draw a card. Fury's out, so I draw 3 more cards. Cool. It's a nice big hand size right there. Nice. Fury can... Well, we can thwart 2 here. Seems worth it. We will... I don't want to use both those assesses for this, but that's fine. Now we'll use a make the call for it. So 1, 2, 3. They're all mentals. For Moon Girl, draw 3 cards. Cool. We'll spend and assess the situation to get +1 hand size. There's that. Moon Girl is going to thwart 2. Get rid of this completely. That's gone. Yeah, and she has the tough status card. And both of them have these. There we go. Okay. Now we're caught up to what's going on. Okay. We'll spend these two. It's a stroke of genius again. To play some propulsion jets. Nice. So that's going to give us a counter. And draw a card. Ooh. We can Tony Stark AI. Got the top two. Keep one, discard the other. We'll use a white tiger to play Ronnie Williams. We'll exhaust Ronnie to put another progress counter. Puts us up to 3. Propulsion jets here. We can do the flyover and put another counter. Because our child prodigy action, which I haven't done yet. There. Okay. And then she'd have a 5 hand size or a 7 size. We'll flip up this time so that she can do something. We'll exhaust propulsion jets. She has 12 health. Oh, and she's going to discard the top card. She takes 1. So she has 11 health. And that's going to remove 1 threat. So our version number is 1. And she can actually knock the tough off. Yep. Look, we're actually doing stuff this time. About time. Okay. And she has 5 hand size this time around. Just remember that. Okay, going on to Miles. Miles. No. Miles will fort 2, I think. Yeah. Fort 2. We will use a helicarrier to put out a web shooter. Comes in 3. Cool. We can use the web shooters. Yeah, Nick Fury's already out, so we'll use the web shooters for swinging. That's going to use a mental resource, so we'll do the spider camouflage ability. It's going to remove 4 threat. This goes down 2, 4, 6. So that's at 7 now. Much better. Spider camouflage gives Spider-Man a tough status card. Confuse an enemy. There you go. Taskmaster is now confused. This web shooter goes away. We can attack with pinpoint on Lucia. I mean, attack with Ghost Spider on Lucia. She's up to 2. think we'll... Yeah, we'll spend the mobile bunker to do a double life. Let's change form. Shuffle one Spider-Man card from your discard pile back into your deck. Let's see, what are we gonna do? How about that defense mechanism? That was a nice one that we never get to do. Says ready your identity, so we get ready. And then we can exhaust heal 4. And then we can flip up, take damage. But for tough, it didn't work out as planned, did it? Nope, didn't. There we go. Takes 1. Tough goes away to 1 damage. Yeah. That's that. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Let's draw up. She's getting 5. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Stuff we can do. I like having stuff we can do. We've got a Nick Fury blocker. Oh, she's supposed to have 2 more. And Miles gets 2, 3, 4, 5. Miles gets to play Nick Fury next turn. That's what Miles gets to do. Ready, 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 ready. I think we'll defend with Ghost Spider this time with Miles. And that'll be fine, because then she gets to search your deck for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. So, there. There. Cool. Alright. Put 2 threat on the main. At 9. Place 1 threat or take 1 damage. So she's gonna take 1 damage. He's gonna take 1 damage. We're not into placing threat. We'll just take damage with stuff like that. Taskmaster is going to attack you first. Nick Fury is defending for you. It's 2, 3. Good job, Nick Fury. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now Lucia attacks. She's only attacking for 1, so that's fine. 1 damage. It's down to 9. And then over here, getting attacked, defending with Ghost Spider. This attack is 2, 3. On Ghost Spider, we get to find an identity-specific event. And we'll trigger Pinpoint to put Ghost Spider back into the deck. Okay. I'm looking for identity-specific event. Bags. Put it in your hand. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. That's done. And encounter card time. I've played Rogue starter decks. Still find how to play her Rogue. Yeah, Rogue is she's a little tricky, but once you get her, she's like awesome. I do gotta send you that that deck. I don't think I played it on stream, so I should do that at some point also. Oh, if Lucia Bombardus is in play, she schemes. If Ruled by Force is in play, place 3 threat on it. If neither is in play, this card gains Surge. So she's scheming for 2 plus 2. Oh. Why did I do that? She is not villainous. She's scheming for 2. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Back to 11. Remember when that was at 11 before? It's there again. 11 out of 24. That's okay. And we get a Hydra Soldier. He's a guard. 1 scheme to attack, 4 health. That's it. That's not terrible, and that's fine. Okay. Now over here, we are going to spend 4 resources for Nick Fury to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Then we're going to spend Helicarrier and a Web Shooter to do a web shot, dealing 4. Oh, this dude is a guard. Okay, so let's do this. Nick Fury attacks him for 2. Spider-Man attacks him for 2. The guard is gone. Now we can do the thing. Web shot, deal 4 damage to an enemy. So he's down to 19. I used an energy resource from the Web Shooter. So resolve the Venom Blast ability, which is deal 2 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy. So deal 2 damage. And give him a stun. That's cool. Then, what are we gonna do? We're going to one, 2, 3. That's only 3. It's not 4. I think we're going to use one of these med teams to play Arachnobatics. And since he's stunned and confused, it's going to be 3, 6, 8. 4, 6. Putting him at 9 health. Way to go, Miles. Nine health remaining on Taskmaster. Thanks to Miles Morales over here. Doing crazy things. I think we'll throw out a Spider Tingle. Yeah. Cool. Looks good from there. Alright, what are you doing? You have 5. We can. 2, 3, 4. Spent 4 for Beast. Beast is ready. He's going to give us back resource card. I do the other one, but it's not going to help me right now because I want to play a card, you know? Oh, maybe it can actually because I have Tony Stark AI. So let's do that. Stroke of genius. There we go. Beast is attacking for 2 and taking her out. So it's taking 1. She's gone. Oh, she has top. That's right. So let's keep her out. She got tough at the end of that other thing. Okay, so we're gonna Tony Stark AI. 2 cards. Oh. Ugh. So bad. It's like the worst thing that could happen. That's fine. We'll be okay. We're gonna spend a Stroke of Genius and an Ingenuity to play the Photon Blasters. That's going to get us a progress counter. Okay, we're now at 5. We get to draw a card. It is a Med Lab. That's fun. We'll do the Photon Blasters, take off the tough, because it deals 1 damage. And then Beast can take her out. And now she's gone. Beast takes 1 consequential. Moon Girl, thwart 2. Nope. 2, 6, 8, 9. Moon Girl is defeated. But then Pinpoint is exhausted. Okay. Ironheart can thwart 1. Use Propulsion Just to thwart 1. She's going to flip down because he is confused. And then you can do Ronnie. Place another counter. She's 6. I can do the Med Lab to place another counter. She's at 7. Like it. We're finally getting places. Cool. There we go. Now it's going to open up, I think. Have a good one, Mando. Thank you for coming. And cool. Okay, we get a draw. That's what's happening. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look, Ghost Spider's back. That's fun. We have a Genki Lee, Arachnobatics again. But the Arachnobatics is going to be as effective this time. Cool. Here we go. Oh, we don't have a Nick Fury blocker because he's stunned. But maybe we will. Oh, look at that. You're drawing an encounter card. I'm surprised at how long Miles has stayed up with all these allies defending and blocking and doing all this stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like the deck. I like how this deck is. He's able to do his things and be pretty straight up consistent for it. So that's cool. Pinpoint recycling things back. That's also cool. Like, he can recycle Nick Fury if he wants to. That's where they're at. Recycle Nick Fury. He's got a spider tingle, so that's nice. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I think we're gonna do it this time. Alright. Ready up. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. Okay. 2 threat onto the main. At 9. And we get Miles is gonna take a damage, right? This one? Yeah. 1 damage or 1 threat. He is stunned and confused, so there's no activations this round. And encounter cards. Miles gets Hunted by Hydra. That is Insight 1. At 10. Each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card at random from their hand. I forgot to do the spider tingle. Oh well. Too late now. Discard 1 random. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 4. That is the Arachnobatics. Okay. You would reveal encounter. Okay, photographic. Attach to Taskmaster. Prevent all damage that would deal to Taskmaster. Deal an equal amount to that player's identity instead. And discard. Okay. Taskmaster has the photographic reflexes, preventing damage. And a common criminal who has Surge. With an alter ego action. Oh, Hydra Hunter. Attacks gain piercing and ranged. Okay. Cool. There we are. This flips this way. Alrighty. What do we do? We do 1. We do 2. We do 3. Play Moon Girl. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's do Ronnie. Counter. What do we heal to? Now we'll put a counter. We'll exhaust and heal 3. Yep. Do it. Tony Stark AI. 2 cards. Nice. Okay. We'll spend his strength. Damage. Yeah, Strength, Mansion and Maria Hill. Put out Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Okay. There we go. There's where we are. Just drew a whole bunch of cards. Hmm. And I think we spend 2, get that ingenuity out there. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Alright, and we'll flip up. She's going to take damage for doing so. It's going to be 0. She takes no damage for doing so. Now, we're going to use Photon Blaster. Maybe Delta has to deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead, so it's 1 damage. 1 damage to Ironheart. We're doing that. And then we'll do the remove 6, ready Ironheart, swap her with version 2. We are now version 2. Okay. Cool. This was a good plan. We're going to use Ingenuity and to make the call, play the Photon Beam, which is going to deal 4 damage to an enemy. Take out this Hydra Hunter. And that's going to put 2 progress counters on her, bringing her up to 4. Oh, yeah. And then we cut Propulsion Jets to take out 2 threats. And then she can do two threat. And this Nick Fury shouldn't be here. He was last turn. And Nick Fury is going to deal 2 damage. And Beast is going to deal 2 damage. Oh, yeah. Here we go. And Moon Girl is going to deal 2 damage. Nice. Nice. See that? It's like watching Iron Man just suddenly do stuff. Alright. Over here, we've got some things. I think. Yep, we'll spend these. Let's read that for a Genki Lee. We use an Avengers Mansion to play a double life. Flipping down. Get to shuffle. Card back in. Feel like we need I guess the web shot, right? Stun. Web shot for the stun. Okay. We can exhaust and get lead and draw a card. There we go. Oh, it's the power within. That's nice. We'll recover 4. There's that. We can flip up because we did the flip down with the other card. Oh. Hold on. I think I might actually do that before I do that. We'll use Ghost Spider to do that. Spend the strength resource. Deal 3 damage coming criminal. Draw 1 card or remove 3 threat. We'll draw 1 card. Oh, very nice. Okay. And then we can flip up. And it's going to take damage for that. It's going to be 3. He always takes the big hits for the damage. It's crazy. Ooh, alright. I don't want to get rid of either of those, so that's fine. That's what we're doing. Draw and ready. She has a hand size of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to take a break and I'll be right back, everybody. So we'll do this one right here. Hey, here we go. I'm back. I noticed that the music stopped playing. That's not cool. We need music. Music's fun. What about this play? Haha! Okay. I don't know why I cut out. There was no music through all that. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here. And I gotta remember where we were at. It looks like we were in the middle of drawing up. Yes. So we drew up here. And now we're drawing up over here. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah. Here we go. Got some stuff that's going to happen on that side. We've got a Nick Fury for a blocker. That's good. We've got a Beast for a blocker. We've got a Moon Girl for a blocker. So we've got 3 blockers. His defense is also 3. And he's got a Spider Tingle. Let's not forget about that. Let's stick that right here so we can remember that that's there. Okay. We'll throw 2 threat up here. And then we do 1 threat, 1 damage. I think we can do threat this time. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of 24. Taskmaster is down to 3 health. Just 3. And he is attacking over here. We're going to block with the Nick Fury. And his attack is 2, 3. 3 damage to Nick Fury. He goes away. I have to check if I've drawn any of those side schemes. Because they're supposed to... Nope. Have not drawn a single one. That's crazy. We've gone through more than half of this encounter deck. We haven't drawn a single one of those yet. Alright. He's attacking over here. What's our plan? I think we're going to have Beast block this one. And it's going to be 4. There goes keeping secrets. Beast is defeated. And we wanted to cycle Nick Fury, I think. Back in there. And he left play. Almost forgot about that. There we go. Nick Fury's back in the deck. Cool. Alright. Encounter card time. Encounter card here. And encounter card here. And her encounter card is Advance, the Villain Schemes. Here we go. He's scheming for 1, 2, 3. 3 on the man. 2, 4, 6, 10. And we got, wait, we're gonna deal 1 damage. Or, yeah, deal 1 damage. And if that card is Treachery, cancel as 1 revealed effects. It's not, it's an attachment. Attach to the minion with the most traits. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Okay. Surge is into Obligation over here. Remove one progress counter from your identity, then discard this card. Okay. I had a bunch of other stuff, but it didn't matter. All right. So this goes over here. Miles, you are having some things happening here. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend these two for the defense mechanism and the power within. So that we can thwart for 2. And then trigger these. So after your hero uses a basic power, discard power within, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. Alright. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy. There we go. And then your response after your hero uses resolve Spider-Man's Spider Camouflage ability. So Spider-Man gets a tough status card. And he confuses an enemy. There we go. That's all taken care of. Now we're going to flip down. We could shuffle in Spider-Man card. I think we need some web shooters. And we'll do a Gank Elite and draw a card. Oh, it's perfect. We'll spend a Genius on a Jefferson Davis. That's awesome. Exhaust him. Remove 1 threat from a scheme with the least threat. There we go. It's down to 10. That was pretty good, I think. All right, on to this side. We've got what are we gonna do? I think we'll do a propulsion. Wait, before we do that, let's Tony Stark AI. Got the top 2 cards. 2. Very nice. Do and assess the situation here. So we can use Ingenuity to do a Clarity of Purpose and attach that to Ironheart. And we'll use that, take 1 damage. Well, it deals 1 damage. Spider-Man is tough. So there's 1. Throw in a med lab. There's that. Okay. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 to put out Brawn. That's what we'll do. We'll put out Brawn. And Brawn can thwart 2, taking 1 consequential. Bring this down to 8. Oh yeah. Now he's got the 1 resource. Put up the med lab. And then Moon Girl at Fort 2. She's going to be defeated by consequential damage, so we can exhaust med lab and put her there. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. And then we can use propulsion jets and remove 2 threat. And then we can use photon blasters and knock him into the next stage, because we might as well. What's your next stage, Taskmaster? Let's see. 1 revealed. Deal each player an encounter card. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. And he has 16, 32. $32 health on Taskmaster, who's stunned and confused. And then we'll go ahead and use Ironheart to deal 2 damage. There we go. 30 health. Cool, cool. Welcome, welcome. This is Late Night Gaming. And we're going to spend assess the situation so that we get an extra card. We'll drop to 6 this turn. So there we go. So 6 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Ready, 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 ready. She draws 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. Cool. I like it. Ready, ready. These 2 heroes are pretty darn good together, I think. Alright, put 2 threat on the main. There we are, we're at 6 on the main. And then she's going to put 1 on the main. There it is. And then he's stunned and confused, so no activations. And count cards. Here we go. Hey, this is just an interrupt. But I don't have any web warriors out, so there we go. Alright. We've got captured by Hydra. Side scheme. Comes in with 5. It's 1 random set aside. Person. Oh. 1 random set aside. That comes in with 5. Two, 4, 5. There we are. Next encounter card is Hydra Hunter. Their attacks gain piercing and range. And Ironheart gets captured by Hydra. Another one. There we go. My encounter deck discard pile is crazy right now. That comes in with 5. Hey, now we're getting our captured by Hydras. Wondering where those things were this whole game. And we get our final card is Mimicry. Discard top 5 cards of your deck. If an attack card was discarded this way, Taskmaster attacks you. Okay. Top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was no attack cards discarded. That's funny. Alright. Flip this over here. And it's on Ironheart. So, what is our plan? I think I know what our plan is. That is not our... Okay. So we're going to do Genius for the Photon Beam. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. It's going to defeat that enemy. So she's going to get 2 counters. Here we go. We're going to use an Ingenuity and a Stroke of Genius to play Squirrel Girl. Oh, wait. Oh, she has to be an alter ego to make that happen. That's fine. We'll do Squirrel Girl. She's going to deal 1 damage. So he's down to 29. Aha. 29. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And we used a Stroke of Genius, so we gain another counter, putting us at 6. And we get to draw a card. Another R&D facility. I'm tempted to put those out, actually. So Ironheart is going to thwart 2 off of here. And then she's going to remove 6 progress counters. Ready, Ironheart. Give her a tough status card. And swap her with version 3. Cool. I like it. And then she can thwart 3 right off of there. Captured by Hydra is gone. We get Shang-Chi. So what's it say? Takes an ally into their hand. Removes the scheme from the game. So that's out of the game. Stick it over here. This guy goes in my hand. Spend a energy resource to stun an enemy. Oh, okay. Interesting. Don't have an energy resource to stun an enemy with. Oh, let's do Tony Stark AI. Look at the top 2 cards. Cool. There's a photon beam. Gotta make the call. What if we do a make the call? Aha! Yes. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to make the call, spending 4. Put out where is he? Where is he? Oh, have I not seen him yet? Could have sworn I did. Apparently I didn't. Well, we can keep Shang-Chi then. So it'll be 3. Put out White Tiger. White Tiger is going to draw us 2 cards. There's 1. Oh, there's Nick Fury. We're going to get an Encounter card. Oh, 2. Oh, it's a strength. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is actually really good. Okay. Braun is going to thwart 2. Over there. Or no. Braun is going to hit Taskmaster for 3. That's what he's going to do. Yeah. And he takes his consequential. He now has a mental resource. And we can use strength. And we can use Shang-Chi. That's 4. Well, but not yet. But not yet. Okay. We have a White Tiger. You can attack for 2 or thwart 2. She'll thwart 2. Bring that down to 3. Because I think that's going to help. Yeah. That is going to help. Let's bring that down to 3. She takes a consequential. Squirrel Girl. Thwart 1 off the main. Take a consequential. And then I think we'll do the propulsion jets. That's going to remove 3. And then we'll do photon blasters. It's going to deal 3. And we can hold on to these guys. almost seems like the thing to do. Almost. Yeah. Yeah. Or do we flip down and do the med lab? No. No, we don't flip down and do the med lab. No, we stay right where we are. And we'll hold on to these three. Maybe we discard Shang-Chi. Yeah. Cool. That was a lot happened in that turn. Okay. Now we go over here. Over here we have Miles. Recovering for 4. He's got 1. There we go. He's still tough. We'll go ahead and use a helicarrier or web shooter. That's going to have 3 on it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. This is good. This is good. We'll use Jefferson Davis to remove 1 threat. Remove captured by Hydra. We'll use Gunka Lee to draw 1 card. That's going to deck us out. Let's get some. Okay, these two are like side by side with the decking out stuff, I guess. They both have tough. So we're good. They're good for the round. Yep. So we're gonna do Spider-Man. Nice. So we're gonna spend. Nope. We're gonna flip up first. Flipping up. And take damage equal to the number of boost icons, 0. Take no damage. Thankfully. We'll spend the strength. Spend the strength on the web shot? Yeah, I think so. Deal 4 damage. It's down to 19. 19. Aha. And I did not use an energy. I just hit him for 4. We do a web shooter for 1. And a government liaison. And a med team. Put out Spider-Man. It was 1 of each while paying for him. I'm running out of ready tokens. Pretty funny. Spider-Man is going to the fort too. This captured by Hydra. I'm going to put this card and Moon Knight. This is a wild resource. Okay. You get to draw 2 cards with that. Well, I need a wild resource for that. Spider-Man did the thing, so Spider-Man can ready. And Spider-Man is going to attack for 2. Putting Taskmaster down to 17. Nice. This is going well. Oh, you're okay, Luther Bob. You just joined at the turn of Taskmaster. He's on stage 2, and they did a whole bunch of stuff. He's taken quite a bit of damage already. Because he comes in at 32, and now he's down to 17. I believe it's only been the 1 turn. Ironheart got to her 3rd form finally. She had a very slow start for some reason. It's probably because of the way that I play. But welcome to the party. Here you are. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then he gets 3, 4, 5. Let's flip all these tokens so everybody can be ready. Just across the board. So many tokens to flip right now. I have a bunch of defenders, so that's great. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put 2 threat on the main. There we are. We just got rid of 2 captured by Hydras that had just come out this turn, so it was a very productive turn. Alright. Taskmaster, oh wait, well first, he add 1 threat for each hero. Putting this up to 7, which is not terrible. Everything will be okay. Now Taskmaster is attacking over here. Who is defending? Looks like White Tiger is defending. The attack is 2 and 2. 4. Oh, that's a cash free by Hydra. That comes out with 5. This is a special campaign that somebody created, and this is the first scenario. And in their campaign rules, the captured by Hydras come in with a boost icon. So it's both the 2 boosts and then a boost ability, like a star, to put this into play. It gets revealed. So that's why that got put there, instead of just being discarded. This one was defeated, so that goes over here in this pile. And that was that. Okay. Now he's attacking over here. And what's Miles doing? Nothing. So White Tiger was defeated. She served her purpose. Squirrel Girl is defending. The attack is 4. Squirrel Girl's knocked out. There we go. Taking care of business. Oh, we're going to get an advanced token. There we go. This gets shuffled. Aha. Oh yeah. So where are you, Luther Bob? Are you at the con doing the Con of Heroes thing, or are you just hanging out at the house? Out of curiosity, is anybody watching this right now participating in the Con of Heroes? That would be interesting to find out. That's there. Okay. And kind of card here. There we go. We've got one Hydra soldier with guard, one captured by Hydra. Again. That's all of them. We've gotten all the captured by Hydras. At home in Kentucky. I'm at home as well. But that's okay. Oh, look, we got a common criminal. He gets Surge. Surge is into... it's Lucia. Lucia von Bardis. She's fun. And then a Rule by Force. My shuffling is the best. I did shuffle the deck. And yet, here they are. Back to back, doing stuff. Okay, so now we've got all kinds of minions and side schemes out, and let's see what kind of craziness can happen. So we go over here to Spider-Man. I didn't do the spider tingle again, but that's fine because there was no treacheries anyways. I think what we're going to do, Spider-Man is going to attack for 2 on Lucia. And then Spider-Man is going to attack for 2 on Lucia. He should have 2 of these at this point. With that, she is defeated. Oh, but she has tough, actually. So she's not defeated. She takes 2 from that Spider-Man's attack. Readies this Spider-Man, who can then attack and take her out. There we go. Same effect, but now his ready got eaten, which is sad. I don't have a... Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Okay. So we're going to exhaust and use the web shooter as we play Moon Knight, who's going to draw us 2 cards for doing so. Nice. Okay. And then I think we'll do 2 for Silk. Search the encounter deck for a treachery and discard it. Now that the encounter deck is replenished, what's the treachery? Where is it? There it is. There's the treachery. That gets discarded. It's the one you choose when you do it the first time. With a fresh deck. Always. Typically target Shadow of the Past. So that you don't have to see your nemesis. If that's not there, the next best thing is an advance, depending on if you have threat as an issue. Followed by assaults or gang ups. So it goes Shadows of the Past, advance. Gang up is probably a bad one because if you have a bunch of minions, and then assault because the villain would attack you. So those are the 4. Yeah. So that guy, Silk, and We need to get rid of some stuff. So we're going to do a what doesn't kill me to heal and ready. And then we can thwart 2. We can thwart 2. And I realize this is not going to be super effective because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to get rid of somebody when I get this card. Did I draw 2 cards? With Moon Knight? I must have, right? Yeah, I did. I did. That's how I got that. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this captured by Hydra. That's out of the game. We pick up a white tiger. Cool. We can actually use she needs a mental. That's fine. I think we'll go ahead and do no. No, let's wait a second. Do we? Yeah, so let's do a helicarrier and a snow guard to put out a mobile bunker. I've run out of space. Run out of space. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Well, that's interesting. That does us no good. Nick Fury is going to draw us a bunch of cards. So. Cool. We use a gunky. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card from your hand. Here we go. Looks like that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Alright, on to this side. Where we have a brown. That's it, just a brown. We can do... Haha! Yes. We could do strength for a photon beam. Take out this Hydra soldier. He's gone. Then she gets 2 progress counters for doing so. Oh yeah. Still getting those progress counters. It's great. Is damaged. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. I want to wait. Well, before I do that, let's do other stuff. We'll remove 3 from here. We will Tony Stark AI. Look at the top 2 cards. All right. Yep. So now we don't have to do that. 1, 2. Oh, hold on. Let's stroke of genius. Ready for action. We're gonna get another counter. Haha. Draw one card. Put a tough on Brawn. So that Brawn can then fork the 2, and his tough comes off. And we defeat that captured by Hydra and get this card. And we got Electra. And now Braun has a mental resource. And we have an ingenuity. And we have a sector scan and a flyover. To put out a Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then Photon Beam. Okay. We'll spend 2 on a Photon Beam to deal 4 damage. Okay. And she gets a counter. And then we'll Clarity of Purpose and a Beast to do a Photon Beam. Deal 4 damage. Two, 4, 6. Here we go. Here we go. Right? We'll do the blasters. That's going to deal 3. We'll do propulsion jets and remove 3 from here. Nick Fury will attack for 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Remove 1 progress counter from Ironheart, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 2, and then 2 damage to an enemy. 3, 4. Taskmaster is defeated. So that was the first scenario of that campaign, of our fan-made campaign. So, victory. As Taskmaster is handed over to the authorities, Jim Wells hands you his phone and says, "It's for you." You answer it with a puzzled, hello? "Turn your phone on. We've got more trouble to deal with over on Staten Island." You recognize the voice as none other than Nick Fury, who is just here. As you tell your group there's trouble on Staten Island, one of the heroes you rescued tells you they will go and assist you, welcoming to help you add them, all the rescued allies, to your team. They do not count towards your deck size. Cool. So they each saved 2 of them. So they're split evenly. That's great. That's it. So the next scenario is scenario 2, Staten Island. And it's, yeah. So the next time I plunge into this, we're gonna go into scenario 2 on this campaign, this fan-made campaign. So the creator of this campaign was, let me pull it up again so I can tell you all again. Where are you? Lobo Loco. Lobo Lobo. They put it up in the Discord. They asked for people to test it out, and so that's what I'm doing. And so far, it's pretty interesting. They were kind of bare bones with it. The only information that you got was the story. You started out in Brooklyn, and then you're told, okay, your villain is Taskmaster. But there's no other information as far as that went. So what I did was I decided that Down to Earth seemed like a good modular to put in there. So that was the modular set that was included in this scenario. And going forward, it looks like everything is kind of like on the ground level shenanigans. So that's where we're going to kind of set the pace for. So the modular sets that are going to be included in the rest of this campaign that I'm going to be doing. And it's totally up for grabs. You get to choose. But I'm going to stick with the on the ground kind of stuff. Like, okay, the city's on city in chaos and stuff like that. So those are how I'm going to play the campaign out. I think it's interesting that they're just like, hey, here's the villain. Pick your modular. This is the story that we're telling. So they're steering you down a lane. These are your villains. But if you lose, you still continue on. It just changes the story and you're penalized in the next scenario. So it's pretty cool that the story is going to keep going. You can get defeated and the story continues. You're going to move on to the next stage anyways. So that's an interesting aspect of it. And then the other side of it is, how do you want to do this scenario? Okay, well, I want it to be like on the ground. So that's what I'm going to do. But you don't have to do that. You could do it from space. So that's a pretty cool thing too. You can pick and choose how you want to do that scenario. So check it out. It's in the Discord, the Living Card Game Discord. I think there's a way that I can put that up somewhere. Let me see. Okay. Yep. So, yeah. Living Card Game Discord. How do I share? I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. I'll put it in the description. So that way it's there for anybody that wants to join. I believe it's also on my description of the About Me section of this channel. And that's that. Cool. So, I hope you enjoyed it. This was fun. I had a good time. This is more in-depth Ironheart than I've ever played before, so that's cool. And I think the next time I will... so my next stream, yes, I can tell you that. When are you streaming next? Next stream is going to be Monday Night Marvel. That is starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday night. I do that every Monday night, unless there's like something going on or the stream screws up or, you know, whatever, but I usually post when that happens. And so I do that with a co-host now. It used to be just me playing a game and talking about stuff, but now I have a co-host. So it's going to be more fun. And I do believe that we are going to kick off a Mojo campaign starting Monday. So you're going to tune in and watch us take on Magav with a couple of heroes. Don't know who we're going to be yet, because I haven't decided who I'm going to be. And I don't think he's decided who he's going to be either. So tune in. It'll be fun. Good times. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I will go to... How about a cool... We could do the cool lightning logo screen. Thank you, everyone. And do the like and subscribe thing.